MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
So here's Malik Smith as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll start this one at 269. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Smith swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
And that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Haniger is off of first with 2 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 7. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mariners lead it 1-0. Justice Sheffield gets the starting nod for the M's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
That misses 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now in the box, Willy Adames having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Three and 2 now. Brandon Lau is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brandon Lau is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Standing in now, Austin Meadows, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 28 home runs and 81 driven in. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
He's set. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. 2-1. Here it is. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Rays 3 and the Mariners 1. Digging in, Austin Nola. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
At the plate, Tom Murphy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
A ball and a strike. The Rays had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
The shortstop.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate, Tim Lopes. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, second baseman, Dean Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Gordon is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. First and second now, one man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Mitch Haniger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Digging in, Daniel Vogelback. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 3 and the Mariners 2. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8.
Yandy Diaz.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gordon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 7.
So striding in, Michael Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
Nope.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder, number 11.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Really? Adames.
Striding in once again, Willie Adames. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
2 out with the man at first. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 3-2. Ready now, Kyle Seager, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Margot looks up. Gone. That one's swimming with the Rays. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mariners have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Dom Thompson-Williams. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Thompson-Williams, an Iowa native. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
So now to the plate, Austin Nova, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
No one out with a runner at second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A man at third with one away. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Tim Lopes, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Here's the 1-1. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Popped up. Choi over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. We played 2.5. We're tied now with 3 apiece. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Number 26 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Into the box, G-Man Choi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Into the box now, Michael Brasso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, Malik Smith. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Two and two.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Manuel Margot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. 2-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Perez. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Line toward right center. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Andrew Kittredge, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Andrew Kittredge.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Daniel Vogelbach.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 0-2 once more. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Daniel Vogelbach goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hard hit towards center. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Coming to the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fastball called for strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Austin Nova, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The pause and the 0-2. And it's 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brandon Brennan will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 65, Brandon Brennan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Renfroe.
First offering on its way. Brennan rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Brennan has thrown a little over 50 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 2-1 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be Willie Adames. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. And it remains a 4-3 game. New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Tim Lopes. Sacrifice attempt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So stepping in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
With that base hit right there, Dero, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
None out, runners at first and second. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. And he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 on its way.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Seager brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. And it's 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Seattle leads this one 5-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1 the count.
A runner at second, nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a two-run shot to left center, 29 home runs for him on the year, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael.
To the plate now, Michael Brasso, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Nope, outside.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Kevin Kiermaier will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 39, Kevin Kiermaier.
Nope.
Low for ball one. The average coming in at 332. 5 homers and the RBI count at 35. Now a bunt attempt here. The 1-1 fouled off. The 1-2. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Nola near the first base bag, and that ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Rays 6 and the Mariners 5.
Your attention, please. This change for the Rays. Now playing center field, number 39.
Ryan Yarbrough is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 48, Ryan Yarbrough.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Dom Thompson-Williams.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman.
Digging in once again, Austin Nola. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Drilled to the right side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Yoshihisa Hirano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 6, Yoshihisa Hirano.
At the plate, Michael Perez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The catcher, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. This one's down to 3rd. To 2nd for 1. On to 1st as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So digging in now, Tim Lopes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Tim Lopes.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The Rays leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in, D. Gordon. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
All even now, 2-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Malik Smith. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Mariners are down in order. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Digging in, Brandon Lau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. This is popped up. Hirano has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1. 0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Count is 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, the third baseman, Michael.
So striding forward now, Michael Brasso. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. set to start the ninth in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Good curveball. Strike two. Fastball called. Strike three. And there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. Daniel Vogelbach stands in as he looks at ball one here. Alvarado, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Hey. 2-1.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Into the corner and slicing foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. In now, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Home half of the 9th coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Matt McGill comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Matt McGill.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Number 2.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
One out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two-0 count, the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate, Michael Perez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Possible winning run on first, one man away. Got him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready once again, Willie Adames. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he lays off for ball one. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lifted in the air out to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Diego Castillo takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Austin Nova.
23, Austin.
Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Tom Murphy. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Castillo, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his third season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Tim Lopes. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Choi will put this one away, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Standing in, Brandon Lau, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Tampa Bay hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Diego Castillo gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays. 7